And now from the CFDK TV studios, this is The Journey, brought to you by Chances Terrace and Sight and Sound. Welcome back to The Journey. I'm your host, Robert Pictou. Today we are discussing services that are available to residents here in Terrace, specifically a hot place to go to get a hot meal. And on our here we have Aaron. Now, it's Aaron Greycloud, is it?
That's right, yes.
Okay. Now, Aaron, what do you do at the old Carpenter's Hall?
Well, I basically run the soup kitchen now. I'm there with my wife. We arrive 8 o'clock in the morning and we're there till 3 o'clock. And I basically do most of the cooking. My wife helps out by doing the prep work. She gets all my vegetables and food ready for my soups or whatever I'm going to be cooking. Because you see, historically, we have been just mainly a soup kitchen. But now, since my wife and I have taken over, we started in December volunteering, because we only volunteer. We don't, we're not paid staff or anything, but we enjoy going there every day and doing this. And we've sort of ventured out. We don't do just soups now. We also will serve a breakfast if we have the material to do so. We'll like eggs and ham or whatever. We'll serve a breakfast, and sometimes we venture out in our lunches by not just serving soup. Sometimes we'll serve other things like spaghetti or grilled cheese sandwiches and macaroni. We'll venture out if we have that stuff donated, because all this stuff is from donations. So that's primarily what I do. I run the soup kitchen. I run the
so I guess you're the head chef, I guess, lack of a better word, or
I'm sort of the chief cook and bottle washer. Yes, yeah.
Now, so when day to day, do you actually know do you have a plan of what you're going to be cooking at all?
I basically have a plan. Like if sometimes we get donations of moose meat, fish and whatnot, so I'm able to plan ahead from getting these donations ahead of time. And then of course the administration supplies us with a lot of the food as well. Like we have bolognas or hamburger or whatever kinds of meat, pork and stuff. And so I'm able to plan ahead of what I'm going to be cooking the next day or ahead of time, yes.
Oh, so now, Ron, are you there when all this is going on, this craziness, or?
No, but I drop in every day. Mm-hmm. We work so well together. We've worked so well with the TDCSS and with the staff there that I'd like to keep, if we have some things going on, I like to see what they're doing, so I can, for the Sunday Soup Kitchen, so we can sort of be more cohesive, because the people need to know in both areas that there is a sort of a uniform, something that's uniform, either did the day shift, because we get a lot of the same staff, same people coming in on Sundays as do for the rest of the week. So I like to keep it as close as I can to, what they're doing. And so I drop in there pretty well every day. I'm in close contact with Aaron quite a bit, and with Casey. And like in everything, there's the startup, there was a few little minor, but till we got going, but it got going, we got this whole thing started within 3 days. It wasn't a big thing okay, how long is it going to take? No, we both had this vision, and our visions were the same, and exactly the same. The visions were the same as how can we help the community? What can we do in this community? Now, I'm a church person, but I believe in the church. With a church person, it's working in the community. That's what it's all about. Working for the betterment of mankind. Mm-hmm. So that's my total belief. So when we started the soup kitchen up, it was with that belief.
Now you mentioned when you started the soup kitchen. Just so our viewers know, when did it all start up?
Well, the soup kitchen started actually back in 1995. We're the longest serving soup kitchen in Terrace right now. And we seen the need at the time. There was nothing happening at that time. So we seen a need in the community, because, we're in a northern community. We are. We know it. And it gets cold here sometimes. And we can see people were needing someplace to go during the day just to get a meal and get a hot meal. So we started We started up in 1995, and then we started very, very small with just a Dutch oven. And but since then, it just kept growing and growing. And right now, as you see, we're serving every Sunday. We serve about an average of 100 people, and we've got big soup pots, and you know, we've got the building now. So it's just grown to the extent where it is right now.
Okay. Now, Aaron, when you actually go in there in the morning, are you like all excited to make the next day's meal, or?
Oh, absolutely, because I really enjoy the people that come in there as well. We have an average of 85 to 100 people a day coming in there for soup or sandwiches, whatever we're serving. So I enjoy working with these people. Like I like talking with them, joking with them, and giving them something to look forward to. Because, for instance, one of my best days of the Christmas this last year was working at the soup kitchen. We served 7 turkeys on the 23rd of December, and to watch these people, you know, gleam with happiness and being able to go there and have a good meal, because a lot of these people are in low income bracket. They can't afford the same things a lot of people in the working world do.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I mean, they can't afford the same foods and whatnot, and so to be able to get a good meal for them is a big deal. And it's so good to see these people happy, and that's what makes me happy, is when I can go in there and help these people out.
That's fantastic. Now we have to take another break. So coming up next, we're going to discuss even further of all the programs that are available at the Old Carpenters Hall. The Journey will be right back after these messages.